Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, on behalf of Accu-Stats Video Productions, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the final day of the 2014 Accu-Stats Make It Happen 8-Ball Invitational. As always, we're coming to you from the home of Accu-Stats live here in the Aramis Simonis Arena at Sandcastle Billiards in Edison, New Jersey. And this is the fifth in the Make It Happen series, which began in 2012 with an 8-ball invitational. We've come all the way around the circle, and we're doing it once again. 6 of the world's greatest champions have been invited here by Accu-Stats and by your support and votes to play a round-robin format of 8-ball races to 10 over 4 days. Each player will play 5 matches. At the end of play today, the player with the best overall record will be our champion. Before I introduce the players, once again, I want to just express on behalf of Accu-Stats, the entire crew here, everybody at Sandcastle, and especially our great 6 players, how much we appreciate your loyalty and support for Accu-Stats Video Productions and for our industry, because once again, without you, we wouldn't be here. Thank you all for making this happen. Okay, before I introduce our players, I'd like to just kind of set you up for the possibilities here. This is an extremely important match. One player has a record of 3-1. One player has a record of 2-2. We also have a player playing later tonight. That's Darren Appleton. He's undefeated. He's 4-0. So the player with the 3-1 record here in this match, should he win, he has a possibility of a playoff should Darren lose this evening. And if this gentleman does not come through with this match, we will have all the suspense, I believe, taken out of it, and we will already know who our champion is. But there's a lot to be decided, so let's get underway and introduce our 2 competitors. Our first player from Tarlac in the Republic of the Philippines with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. This gentleman's a former 3-time Japan Open champion. He's a 2-time Challenge of Champions champion. He owns a Derby City Bank Pool title. He holds 2 Derby City World All-Around Championships. He has a World 9-Ball title to his credit. He's sponsored by Bear Q's and Puyat Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, a member of the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, please welcome Django. It's Francisco Bustamante. And his opponent, originally from Greensboro, North Carolina, he now resides in New York City, and he has that record of 3 wins and 1 loss. This gentleman's a former Turning Stone 9-ball champion. He's former U.S. Bar Table 8-ball champion. He holds 5 U.S. Open 9-ball titles, unprecedented. No one's ever done that. He's a 5-time World 9-ball champion, also unprecedented, and 6 times he's been voted Player of the Year. Sponsored by Steinway Billiards, where he's also the house pro, and Kings of Vapor. Ladies and gentlemen, also a member of the Billiard Congress of America Hall of Fame, would you welcome the legendary Pearl? It's Earl Strickland. All right, guys, go ahead and lag for the break. Your timekeeper is Miss Angel Maracas. Your official photographer is Carl Kantrowitz. It's my pleasure to send it to the booth to the voice of Accu-Stats, Billy Incardona, and to Hall of Famer Danny DiLiberto. Go ahead, guys.
Accu-Stats Video Productions presents from Edison, Indiana, I was going to say. My bad. Edison, New Jersey. The 8-ball Make It Happen Invitational. Danny, the match this evening this afternoon between Earl Strickland and Francisco Bustamante carries a lot of suspense and importance.
Right. If Earl doesn't win, Darren wins automatically. But if Earl wins, then it could be a tie if Darren loses. Part 1 is the Earl thing. Oh, he broke dry? He did.
I don't believe Bustamante can win the tournament, but he can certainly play the spoiler role.
He could.
And
make another 1,000 also.
Yeah.
Well, he picked the solids.
He's in good line for the 7 ball. He's got a half a pocket, so he'll be able to hit it accurately, being so close to it.
He's got the 1, but I think he's going to run into the 13 ball.
Yeah, he's looking to play position for the 3 next. That'll put him in line for the 6.
You know, if he shoots soft, he won't glance enough to hit the 13. Like that.
Now he's taking a look to see if the 6 will pass the 13. If it doesn't, then he's created a problem by not coming up with the correct angle to hold the cue ball for the 6 in the opposite pocket. Nice.
Yeah, I think the 6 went in both pockets. Yeah, that was a good shot.
But once again, he finds himself a little bit out of line. Cue ball frozen to the 15, limiting exactly what he can do in terms of hitting the cue ball on the left side or the right side. So he's going to have a problem playing position for his next ball because of that reason.
Yeah. If he touches the 15, it's a foul. Well, the 4 goes in the corner.
And it looks like he may have a slight angle to send the cue ball in between the 8 and the 15 for position for the 5. Nope, it looks like he doesn't have that angle.
No, he's straight in, so he's going to go down and play the 5 in the left-hand corner pocket to him. Good speed. Really good speed, because you want to have an easy shot, yet you don't want to gamble on being snookered, because he had to go by to 10. Well, Bustamante's going to win the first game.
The first time I ever saw Bustamante play was at the Munich Masters in Munich, Germany. I believe he played Mike LeBron in the finals of that tournament, and he ended up winning it. And since then, he has certainly made a mark for himself on the tournament trail. I mean, winning so many events, world title, but he has yet to win a U.S. Open. That's the only tournament I think that's rated him as the Open.
Tough tournament to win.
And it's not going to get any easier for him because of his age. He's 53 years old, not to say that he's finished, but he's certainly far away from that.
No, I don't think he's 53. I think he's 51.
Oh, he's 51.
Yeah, Earl is 53.
Right. Earl and Francisco are the 2 oldest players in this tournament, and possibly the 2 oldest players still that are competitive.
No, you're right.
On the tour.
You're right. But like I said all week, I don't think in the 50s you're old and you're still capable of winning any tournament anywhere. I mean, unlike other sports, I thought the senior age, 50 and over, was too young. Oh.
And the last ball rolling fell into the pocket. He's going to take the stripes.
Well, if he is, then he has to play that combination. Not really, it'll go any time. But he's playing the combination. Watch out. Could have went behind the 7. That would have changed everything.
He should consider playing the 13 now. Walk around the table. I like playing the 13 now because playing position for the 9 is much more simple than playing shape for the 13. And plus, you don't have to use the bridge like this.
Well, it's just that the 13 gets you to the other balls better. You know, he can go to the 10, the 11 passes, the 12 goes. So if he can get straight in on the 10.
He is straight in right now if he stops.
Yeah. That's it. Make this and stop again, or force forward a couple inches, which he did. That's a good pool shot, folks, because you don't have to roll the ball to get that 2 inches. You know, you force forward and you can hit with a little authority. Good shot to practice.
Pretty smooth. He's looking pretty good at the table,
Yeah,
Danny.
sure is.
Strickland is yet to make an appearance at the table.
Well, he made an appearance, but he blanked. He didn't make a ball on the break.
Other than the break, I mean.
Yeah. Well, he lost his first 2 matches, Bustamante. Now he's on a roll. He won 2 in a row. This could be 3 in a row, but this one would be the spoiler. This ends all suspense with this tournament. Yeah. They still have a reason to win, $1,000. Of course, Earl's win is a little bigger because he could still possibly win the tournament. Bustamante can't, but he can win that 1,000.
Yeah, well, I think the incentive is enough just with the $1,000 for Bustamante.
Sure it is.
Plus,
Some people
the fact that he wants to beat Earl anyways.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Some people got to work all day for $1,000. Oh, is he going to blank out again? Oh, my God. Not a good time for the break to get fickle.
Strickland quietly walking back to his chair, which is unusual in itself.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything to talk about yet, Billy.
After coming up dry twice now, that's something to talk about. But
Yesterday,
not to mention, very quietly walking back to his chair.
Well, yesterday, he talked to a guy that was deaf and then another guy who didn't understand English. I only invented that. Oh, he can be behind 4-0 if Bustamante runs out and then breaks and runs out. And these balls are all open. Well, he's close enough now to shoot the one. Doesn't have any position to play, so he doesn't have to shoot it hard.
Yeah, he's concerned about that green 6.
Oh, he can go hit it right now. No, he didn't. Oh, he got to the 6 in the side.
That's
Look
what
at
he's
this.
concerned about, is that green 6.
He played it too, folks.
He wants to make sure that he gets rid of that ball because it's certainly looking like it's a
That was the last trouble.
problematic ball. Heading up fallen nicely for the 6, he would have had the 4 as an insurance shot, but he didn't need it. I don't think he should save the 2 for the key ball. I think he should try to...
No, the 2 is not a key ball, Billy. You're right.
But he may be forced to do that, Danny, because of the position of both the 7 and the 3. Even though he may not want to save the 2, I think he's going to be forced to save it as the key ball. And in doing so, he's going to need to fall straight on it.
Yeah.
Because if he falls on an angle where he needs to cut it to his right, then he may run into the 8. And he can't afford that to happen.
Well, he's really dabbing it right now. He's making it look real easy.
He would like to get to the center of the table, straight on the 2 is the ideal position.
Yeah, then he can
For
draw
the
right
shot.
back.
Go to the center of the table.
He got that.
Very nicely done. Look how straight he is on that 2 ball.
Draw back.
Perfectly positioned.
Yeah. He got as good as you could.
Smooth as silk. Yes, he is. He's playing quite well. Game number 3 also goes to Bustamante. And like Danny says, Strickland could fall 4 games behind because now Bustamante will be at the table to open up the balls in game number 4. And he already leads by the score of 3-0.
But the thing about Earl is he's always in contention. You know, the last few tournaments he was in contention with the U.S. Open for almost the whole tournament, and then before that at Turning Stone he was in contention to the very end too. So he's playing well.
Yeah, despite the fact that he's 53 years old.
I hate to keep hearing that,
He
Billy.
certainly... Okay, well then you're going to have to cover your ears. Despite the fact that he's 53 years old, he certainly hasn't allowed that to bother him.
I don't think so. He's in condition. He does road work. He's got his blue glove on, which means nothing, but I thought I'd mention it. I like that color, too. I wish I had a Rolls Royce that color.
Or how about a home on the Riviera, that color?
Yeah.
Well, here's the 11. Does the 11 fall? No.
Nope.
All of a sudden,
He got a blank. Yep.
yeah. It's
Well,
the fickle.
Earl, you can gain 2 games with this game and the next game.
Wow.
The rack is a little tricky.
Yeah, it is a little tricky for both colors.
Yeah, he's taking the solids. He fell on the trouble ball, so there is no more trouble ball.
It's not where he wanted to be on the 2. He wanted to go across table a little bit further. After pocketing the 2, then he would play shape for the top ball, the 7 ball, or the 5 ball. But he's fallen a little short now. He has to figure out something differently.
Oh, that isn't going to help.
I think he's okay. He could just come
He'd
right down
like
the
to
table.
make the 11. Yeah, no big deal. He fell on the right side here. Well, it didn't take him long.
Yep, you're right, Danny. It didn't take him long. A couple of strokes, he hit, a couple of strokes, making a ball. A couple of strokes, make another one. A couple of strokes, make another one.
Once he
That's the
fell
tempo.
on the
That's
three,
the tempo he plays in.
Once he fell on the three, the rest of the rack was pretty easy. But the three was the trouble ball, but he got rid of that right away. You like to say that. You got a trouble ball, get it away quick. And that's what he did. And the rest of the rack was tic-tac-toe. It took him about 45 seconds. He would have did it faster, but he's 53. I'm just teasing Billy because I don't think 53 is old when you take care of yourself.
All right, then he does push-ups every day. He runs 4 or 5 miles
8
a day.
miles sometimes. He says. He probably exaggerates about 40%. All right, he had 2 dry breaks. That has to end right now. I don't know what's happening, but all week, the second ball, the 4 ball, has been going in that right-hand side pocket. Oh, it got hit. It was going to go. Well, he made the 5. He made something else.
It's going to be forced to take the stripes here.
Yeah, the 1 is not sitting real good.
Plus, he doesn't have a good shot on a solid.
Yeah, you're right.
Fortunately, the stripes are the better of the 2 colors. And the convenience of the 11 certainly aids to that. The 9 ball is a bad ball. He should get rid of that.
That's probably what he was thinking, Billy. He can go 1 rail to the 12 in the side. That's what he did. Got to get rid of the 10. Then he could shoot the 15 up the far corner.
It's a little tricky, Danny, because the 14 ball isn't that accessible because of the position of the red 3.
No.
But yet, the 10 and the 15 definitely needs attention because they are also limited
Well, the 14,
in the pockets that are available.
The 14 is the extra ball he doesn't need on the table.
So this is the part of the rack that's going to play a little tricky right now.
No, I think you make the 10 and then go 1 rail from the 14 to the 15. Go forward. Now go 1 rail to the 15.
14 ball. 14, corner pocket.
He's got to make sure he doesn't hit the 7 or the 8 here. Doesn't want to hit the 8, and he didn't want to hit the 7. And I thought he did pretty good.
He did.
With both of those things.
And that quickly, he's gained 2 games back.
He's very calm, unusually calm. Even when Bustamante ran 3 racks on him, he stayed pretty calm in the chair. And when he did get the opportunity at the table, he made good with it.
Yeah.
He's very, very relaxed right now. Certainly has shown in his play as well.
That's why he's 3-1. Well, he can go to 4-1 and put all the heat on Darren. Darren has Van Boning to play. Van Boning has not had a good tournament so far, but he could overcome that by beating Darren.
Yeah.
Bustamante, by the way, he lost both matches on the hill. 9-8, 9-8, or 10-9, 10-9.
I wonder if he had a chance to win either one. Did he have a shot in the final hill game?
I really don't remember that, Billy. I know he had Darren 4-0, and then lost on the hill. Okay, what do we do here? These are really tricky, Billy. Look at this. Both groups are tied up somewhat.
I would think that the stripes are a little bit better. Nah, I don't know. It's
I
pretty
don't
close.
either.
It's pretty close. The 11 could possibly alleviate the problem with the 14.
Yeah.
But what's he going to do with the 15, the ball that's positioned to the right and under the foot spot next to the 2 and 7?
Yeah.
That's a real bad ball
That's
there because
the trickier one.
Yeah, that's the ball that
Because, like you said, he's got the 11 that could possibly open up the 14, but what do you do with the 15?
I guess that the solids are the better of the two now. But I don't even know if
Neither one of them. I still think. Well, anyway, it might be even.
He's looking to shoot the 13 now and maybe go into the 15.
Well, that didn't help much.
No, he's got rid of the 4 ball. Sure, it helped. He can shoot the 4 now because that ball wouldn't go other than in the upper left-hand corner.
Yeah, I guess you could wiggle in there and shoot the 7 if it comes to that. The 2 passes. It still requires some planning here. There's nothing real obvious yet. Yeah, he's going to go right to the 2 right now. No, he isn't. He wanted to open that ball. Very good shot. Now he's only got the 4 ball to worry about.
And he can make the 7. I'm kind of curious on how he plays this. He can go forward. He'll brush to 15 if he goes forward, and then he'll come up with a shot possibly on the 1. But he has to get pretty good on the 1 to play position for the 4. If he cuts the 1 in, he's going to go into the 9, and maybe the 9 will stop the progress of the cue ball enough to where he can shoot the 4. But
Yeah, I'd rather try to get straight in on the 1. That'll get you to the 4. And that's what he's going to try to do right here, I believe. And he's going to, well, now he might have to draw into.
I think he's fine, Danny. He can follow here.
You think he could?
Yeah.
No, I thought he'd have to do that to get on the 4, but you sharked me, Billy.
Oh, that's what I said. He's fine. He can just follow the ball.
Great.
Mm-hmm. But this is where the problem is. Another one of the problems that he was confronted with is getting from the 7 to the 2.
Yeah, it doesn't get you there unless you roll forward and shoot the 2 in the side.
Tough shot coming up here.
Yeah, anytime you got to jack up like that.
Well, he's going to hit this with some speed here.
Oh, what a good shot.
Oh.
I don't know. Does the 7 pass?
Well, he's going to have to cut the 2 in. And this is not an easy shot. Not only isn't it an easy shot, it's going to be a difficult shot to control the cue ball off of.
Yeah. Cue ball's going to fly around. You almost got to cut it in and hit the 7.
Well, I think he can hit the 15, maybe.
I don't know. Hit one of them. Oh, he hit the 15, but he missed the 2.
And I was going to say, if he hits the 15, he may run the risk of scratching in that side, which he almost did. Now, since he missed the 2, Strickland's going to step to the table trailing by only 1 game, 3-2. And if he's able to run out here, he'll be breaking. He'll be breaking.
Yep. Very interesting. He overcut the 2 by a little bit, did Bustamante, or he would have been out. Well, he's going a little further than he wanted.
If he ends up freezing, it's going to be hard to shoot that 14.
I know it.
And it's going to be hard to shoot the 11 as well. I think he's got to go 2 cushions and play shape for the 11 again here.
Where you going, cue ball? Watch outside.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah. He got good on the 14 now. I think, what, is the point got him? Is that why he's moaning? Because if it doesn't have him, he can draw back, shoot the 11 in the same pocket as the 14. I think he's got that, Billy.
I don't think he does. I don't think he does. He's going to have to elevate and shoot the 11. He's going to have to elevate and go to the rail in front of the 13 and then go across table or play for either the 13 or the 9. But he's going to have to elevate.
Well, he definitely doesn't have the 14.
He would like to play shape for the 14.
Oh, he did too. Look at that.
He doesn't want it to freeze.
Again?
Oh, my.
Why does he keep freezing on him?
Again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's pretty unlucky there.
Well, not yet. If he misses it, it is. But he couldn't get off the cushion at all. Look at this.
Yeah.
These are not easy shots when you're shooting off the cushion because you don't split the cue ball real well with your vision. Oh, he almost missed that one.
That had suspense to it, didn't it?
Sure did. Now he's going to bounce one rail to the 8. He did that.
Certainly wasn't one of the easiest of racks.
But he got through it.
Maybe not yet. Yeah, now he's gotten through it.
And we got a tie ball game. And again, the alternate break, 3-0. It's 3-3. So the alternate break is overrated.
Yeah, in spite of what we believe, I think you're right.
Yep.
You know? But I think that in day 3, and obviously in day 4, it's turning out that way because it's tougher to make balls on the break now.
Yeah, that's why people are coming from behind with the alternate break. For that reason, we're getting blanks.
Yeah, in day 1 and 2, and particularly in day 1, the break was a big advantage because how easily balls were pocketed on the break. That's the key, playing 8-ball, pocket a ball on the break. And now the table is rather stingy in that regard, and balls are more difficult to pocket on the break. In the Paguline-Imminent match, the break cost Paguline 4 games. He came up right in 2 consecutive games.
And he
And
still
then
won.
later on, Imminent, he came up dry at the end as well. So the table is not as forgiving as it was earlier in the tournament. And once again, well, he made a ball that time.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing that ball hung, because that's the only shot he's got. Forget about what the best group is. You got to shoot the ball that's hanging.
Yeah, I think that either color would suffice here. They're both
Yeah.
open.
Yeah, they're both pretty good. Yeah, I think he's got to get.
I think he should shoot the 11 now.
Yeah, he could shoot 11, 14.
I think he should turn around
9.
and shoot the 11. Walk to the other side of the table. Look at the 11. That seems to be a better ball to shoot.
He's got an angle to bounce to the 14, but he doesn't want to do it.
Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah, but he has the 11 up the far corner anyway, Billy.
Yes, he does, but, I don't know. Oh, he doesn't want to
Oh,
hit
my
that.
God. Had he clipped it, it would have went behind the 7.
No, I think he should shoot the 11
He
again.
better. Boy, if he clipped that, he would have been hot.
This is strange.
Yeah, you got to shoot to 12.
Yeah, I don't know why he was looking at that ball.
Maybe he wanted to see what angle he needs.
I don't know why he was looking
Billy,
at the...
I'm trying to make an excuse for the guy. He's playing pretty good himself.
He sure is.
He took the lead now.
Bustamante hasn't really done anything wrong.
No.
Oh, he did miss the thin cut on the 2.
Yeah. Right. He hung up the 2.
Earl's talking to Bustamante, and if we can get a picture of Bustamante and Earl in their chairs. He was talking to Bustamante, and I don't think Bustamante cracked an expression. He just like he's looking now, very stoic, looking straight ahead, really never even said anything back.
Okay, Earl said. Bustamante doesn't want to talk? I'll talk to the guy with the glasses. Or the green shirt. Uh-oh. Oh, he made a ball.
In day 2, there were 4, 5, and even 6 balls pocketed on the break that I can recall.
Well, the solids are the best group here. He's going to study it. I think the solids are a little the best. Go get rid of the 5 and the 2 after the 4. Uh-oh. He missed another ball.
Yeah, that's that pesky ball in the center of the table again. Balls positioned in the center of the table are quite often problematic balls. Get rid of him.
It goes in the side.
Yeah, it does, but sometimes,
He's got an angle to get to the 2.
yeah, sometimes you have a problem coming up with a good angle off the ball's position in the center.
Yeah, no problems here.
No, he's gone down a little bit further than he wanted, I think.
He got a thinner hit on the 7 than he needed.
Now he has to contend with the 11. It's a potential problematic ball here.
Could block him.
Yes, sir. You have to watch that 11 here. No problem.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yes, he is. He'll be ahead by 2 games here in a matter of seconds. When at one time he was trailing 3-1, and he's won 4 consecutive games.
No, he won 5. He was losing 3-0.
Was it 3-0?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he won.
He won 5 consecutive
He
games.
did. See it?
Somewhat reminiscent of the last match between Pagulayan and Imminent, where each of the players had strung 5 games and more. Like Imminent strung 6 games on Pagulayan, and Pagulayan strung 2 sets of 5s. So that's what it's come to now in day 4. Stringing games.
Yep.
And that's because the table has been pretty tough on the breaker.
Well, Angie is working hard because she's constantly got to be in the match, with the clock shock. Angel. Her name's Angel. She's got to concentrate all day. Oh, yeah, that was a big break there.
Well, he's looking to take the stripes.
Yeah, they're a little bit better, Billy. A little bit better.
Only if the 3 doesn't pass. That 13 ball is a little bit of a problem, if you ask me. That's the ball that's sandwiched in between the 3 and the 5.
Well, it is. It really is.
I don't know if I would have taken the stripes because of that ball. I really didn't have the opportunity to really take a long look at it before he chose the stripes. Now
I think he should shoot to 15 now. It won't change the angle he's got. Yeah, I think you got to shoot to 15 right now. What does he think? No, he wants. He's made his
going
mind
to the
up.
balls here.
Oh, I wouldn't have done this.
Oh, he's going to find himself
He's
with
got
a
the
problem
15
here.
now. I don't. That's it. That's the problem.
Yeah. But he can only hit underneath the cue ball with this shot. And when he hits underneath the cue ball, he's really got to put a stroke on it. So therefore, this upcoming shot, if hit well, we're going to see a lot of action on that cue ball. And it's not going to be easy to do.
Yeah. The shot and position are tough.
Well, he opted to just go ahead and take a cut on the 14.
Yeah. Well, I don't think...
Is he going to finesse this and spin it softly and go into the 3?
I don't know. I would rather go into the 13 right now. Well, he did.
Yep.
Did it hurt him? No, it goes in the side. People like that. Now he can, yeah. He can roll this in, and he'll have a shot on the 8 and 4 pockets. Where you going, cue ball?
He's going to be okay.
Yeah, he is. He's better than okay, Billy.
And now he's strung 6 consecutive racks.
And now he's ahead by 3. Well, that's good. The people will all come back to watch the next match because the next match has importance if Earl wins this.
And Strickland looks pretty smooth out there, Danny.
Yeah, and confident. Very confident.
Yeah, he's There's Angel Maracas, our
Yeah.
timekeeper.
Hard-working girl.
Yeah. What a thankless job she has. I hope she's paid well.
Please. Please. Yeah, I heard a voice say she's not a volunteer. Of course, her boyfriend, Levi, works for Pat also.
Here we go, Bustamante. At one time, you were ahead 3-0. Now you find yourself trailing 6-3. You need to do something about it, and you need to do it quickly.
Yeah, ball went in.
Well, it's not bad for starters.
Yeah, that's the rules of 8-ball. You got to make a ball to keep shooting. Isn't that brilliant?
Either color is good here. Wow,
Yeah.
they're both laying pretty good.
Yeah, they're open.
I think the key to this rack is which ball leads you to the 5 ball the safest and easiest way if you take the solids.
He's taking the solids.
Then that ball would be the 1 ball, but of course you'd have to play good position on the 1. He'll play 4, 7, and he'll get a straight-in shot on the 1 for the side.
Yeah.
That'll put him on the 5 with the ability then to draw back for the 3, and this rack should be his. Unless he decides to take care of the 1, 3, and 5 before the 4 and the 7 at the other end of the table.
You could do it either way, but now that you're here, I like shooting the 5, 7, 1. Well, that's the 4 anyway.
Oh, the 3 passes, which that made that much easier. Yeah, make sure he doesn't get snookered here. Nice stroke.
It was.
That was a nice stroke. Quite often, you end up hitting that shot and not really getting the true follow that he got with it. And the reason he got that nice follow and was able to go around the 13 because of the nice stroke that he put on the cue ball, and then to maintain that or retain that nice follow, which allowed him or enabled him to go around the 13. Nice stroke. And on shots like that, you really can't overstroke them. Because, so therefore put a good stroke on it, you're going to be fine. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah, it was a great shot.
And when you err on shots of that kind, it's because you check your stroke and you let up on it, and you don't get the true follow with it. And then you end up creating problems for yourself. But he's too experienced to err there. He knew exactly what he needed to do and did it well. That was rack number 10. Bustamante trails now by only 2 games in the match, 6-4.
Earl breaks, 6-4.
That didn't sound too good. That didn't sound very good.
Table is open.
And it doesn't look too good
No,
either.
he didn't do well with that break.
But you know what? He's only got the 3-ball. Bustamante's got the 3-ball.
He's looking at the 5-9 combination, which is not there.
No, it isn't.
When he shoots the 3, I don't know if the 7 goes in the side. If it does, then he can shoot the 7 and follow the cue ball down and loosen up the 5-1. He'll stop where the 3-ball is with an angle on the 7 to loosen up the 5-1 next.
How about if he doesn't make the ball? Oh, boy.
I thought that he hit it too hard and actually overdrew the shot.
He did, yeah.
But I don't know if he even thought about playing shape for the 7 in the side and loosening up the 5-1 off of the 7. It looked to me that was available.
Actually, had he made the 3, he would have had the 7 in that corner.
Yeah, but he had natural position for the 7 in the side. All he did was stop the ball. But of course, shooting from the distance he shot from, it's not easy to stop that ball. Looks like Strickland's going to go toward the 1-5 here, Dan. He's going to probably try to go into the 9. So therefore, he could play a little unlucky with this shot. But I think he has to make that commitment
Yeah, he
now.
has to do it right now. He's not going to get as good a chance to do it later.
Yeah, he's got to do it and go right into the 9 here. Obviously, he doesn't need to do it because, and that's excellent speed. He's ended up on the correct side of the 5 ball. After pocketing the 5, he'll then push the 9 out of the way and open up the pocket for the 1.
Well, if he can make the 5 and draw into the 9, there's no more troubles. Oh, he missed the ball.
Well, he missed it considerably. He didn't even come close to
He
pocketing
jumped
that
up,
ball.
too. It was a bad stroke.
But Bustamante doesn't really have that big of a bargain at the table, considering the 5 ball is hanging, and there are 3 stripes that could be pocketed where the 5 ball is if it wasn't there. So that's going to complicate this run out quite a bit.
Well, part 1 is make the ball on the side. Then he could do a few different things. He can shoot the 15 in the pocket near where he's standing.
He wants to draw back and play the 9 in the other corner. No, he didn't even have that angle.
Oh, look at this. He got the 9 in the side, but it's pretty thin, and I don't know if he can... Well, he's got the 15.
If he's got the 15 and it's workable, he can shoot the 15 in hopes to either go around the 1 and play shape for the 9 on the side, or possibly even stay in front of the 1 and play shape for the 9 in the lower corner.
Yeah. I think that's a better choice because that has less movement with the cue ball.
It all depends on the angle that he's got. See, that's what he's looking to do. He's looking to go around the 9 here. The 1. He's going to elevate and go around the 1. And he may have even the corner for the 9. Let's see. Oh, he got the other corner.
Yeah, you got it.
If he played that shot the way it turned out, I'd say he made a pretty good shot.
He did. And now he's got the angle to go right to the 12 ball.
He would like to clear that 14 before it goes to the 12. I think going down for the 14 may be the better of the 2 shots, because that'll open up the pocket for the 13.
No, he didn't.
Now the 14, will open up the pocket for the 13, unless he shoots the 12 and goes into the 8. And that's a little risky, because if he doesn't go into the 8, he may find himself stuck. He can shoot the 14. It looks like that's what he wants to do. He wants to shoot the 12, and he wants to go into the 8. So once he commits himself to do this, he has to execute it well.
He
Just
did it.
like that. Now he's
That's a
opened up
great
the
shot.
pocket.
That was a great shot.
Nice soft stroke here. Making sure he ends up with a nice angle like so for the 11. And once again, he'll go toward the 8. He would like to miss the 8.
But he could go forward, too.
Yeah, I kind of think it's more natural to go toward the 8, though.
Well, let's see what he thinks.
Center ball with a slight touch of outside. He's going the other way. He's going around the 6. Nope, he's going in front of the 6.
Well, now he's got to go 2 rails to the 8 in the same pocket as the 11.
Or 1 rail.
I think he's going to go 2.
Watch the 6 going 2 rails. He could bump into it. But he didn't. He plays too good to do that.
Yeah, he's a great player all these years.
And things are starting to tighten up again. After game number 11, Bustamante trails by only 1 game in the match, 6 games to 5.
Well, Strickland won 6 in a row. And his streak ended right there.
We will be right back in a few minutes.
Bustamante's back.
Okay, we're back. Bustamante's at the table, preparing to open up the balls in game number 12, trailing 5 games to 6. Here we go. 11 in the side. Nice cue ball. Pocketing 2 balls on the break. And it looks like that all the balls are pretty open.
Yeah. Well, you got to fall on the 11 pretty good. But he'll have a chance to do that. I don't know. I think it's too thin a hit on the, I think that's the 12 ball.
Well, he may take the solids.
Yeah. And then the 8 is blocked.
Yeah, if he takes the solids, he has a slight problem with the 8. If he takes the stripes, that won't be a problem because he'll eliminate all the stripes around the 8.
He's taking the solids.
So let's take a look at the position of the balls, and you tell me which ball he's going to use for the key ball to drop for the 8.
The 8 goes in the side.
I think he may save the orange 5 ball for the key ball for the 8. Unless he moves the 8 now.
He did. No more problem with the 8. And the people recognized it. 3 people tried to clap, and then when they found out they were the only one clapping, they stopped.
Interesting. He's got to get rid of that 3 next, I think. Unless he can just go 1-6. He would like to get on that 3, though, I think.
Well, he got there.
Well, I think, let's take a look where the 8 is.
He's got to shoot it.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
You could do it either way, Billy, but the 3 is an easier shot right now than the 6.
He's going to elevate a little bit. That may be the difference. See?
Don't
He's going to
foul.
elevate, so that may be the decider there, right there.
That's a good reason,
even
too.
Even though the 6 may be the better of the 2 shots, had he not had to elevate, that's not the case. Now he's going around. This is nice here. But he's got to be pretty exact playing shape for the 8 here. Because that 13 ball is a big ball right here.
Well, you got to aim at it 2 rails, but don't shoot hard enough to even reach it. You got the 8. Don't hit the 8.
Oh, wow.
He's all right.
He's okay.
But he could have been better.
This is the type of a shot that the ball skits sometimes with this type of an angle, cutting it in the corner.
It's called skid, not skit. Skid.
No skid.
No
there. Okay. Match is tied up at 6 apiece.
Race to 4 now.
Bustamante started out winning the first 3. Strickland followed up by winning the next 6. Bustamante then turned around to win the next 3, and it's unfinished. So we had a 3, a 6, and a 3.
Yep.
And this is game 13 with the match tied up in a race to 10 in a match that Strickland must win to have any chance of winning the tournament. If Bustamante wins, Darren Appleton now then becomes the winner of this event.
Earl breaks. 6-6.
Here's the 14. Cuba almost scratched to the side. You see that?
Yep.
But he didn't. He's at the table now, tied up match 6 apiece.
Everything is open.
Yeah. We're getting to the later part of the match now. So every time you have an opportunity to break the balls, you
Well,
really
I
need
said
to hold
everything's
serve.
open, but actually the 11 is semi-tied up because it doesn't go past that 2 ball.
I believe, well, since the 2 ball is positioned where it is, that'll lead him to the 4. I'm thinking if the 4 doesn't pass the 15, he's going to probably have to use the 2 to drop for it.
But I think it passes.
I don't know if it does or not. It doesn't appear
It's
that
close.
it does.
It's close, Billy.
Yeah, he's going to look at it again. No, he already looked at it, I guess, and doesn't need another look. So either it doesn't or it does. But I don't think it does. So it doesn't have to pass because he's got
I think it does, Billy.
He's got the angle to either play shape for the 2 or the 4. But he may play shape for the 2 because I don't think it passes.
Well, it goes far up the corner, but I think it passes. Let's see. He'll tell you. Hey, what's this? Oh, boy, that's what it is. He snookered himself.
I don't think so.
You think
I don't think so.
Oh, he's still got the 2.
Right. So it didn't
Wow.
pass.
That's dangerous there. Well, he's talking to someone.
He's not out of the woods yet because he has to clear the 15 to play shape for the corner. Nice speed. You know, to hit a ball with the speed that he hit that shot with sometimes is hard to do because you don't want to hit it too softly to where you find yourself behind the 15, but yet not too hard to where you find yourself with a more difficult shot on the 4. He hit it perfectly. Well, that's 7 games for Strickland, and he held serve, meaning that he pocketed a ball on his break and followed up running out. So therefore, he did everything he needed to do. Now it's up to Bustamante to match what Strickland did. So this is where a lot of the pressures come into play at this stage of the match, especially when your opponent gets ahead by a game and it's your break, because if you falter on your break, could be curtains.
It's a pretty nice crowd here, you know, considering it's football Sunday. Yeah, look at that. There's hardly a seat in the house.
Yeah.
Good sign.
Here we go. Solid hit on the 1, required. Trailing by a game. You need to catch up. Nicely struck break. 1 ball. With a shot on the 5 or the 15 if needed.
Well, the balls that are tied up are the 3 and the 11.
He's looking to see if the 3 goes in the side, which I don't think it does.
It doesn't. And it doesn't bank either. Well, he's looking some more. It must be at least close. No, he's also looking to see if it goes in the corner. That's what I think he was doing.
Okay. He's going to have to deal with that 3 ball at some point. I'm kind of curious to see what he has in mind and how he's going to do it. He might do it now, draw into it. Let's see what he does. Nope, he's not going to do that.
Well, he must see something we don't, because that could have been a chance to go in there, but it would have been on the blind, no insurance balls.
He's fallen a little thin on the 7. Watch out. Watch out.
You're right. It was a watch out shot. Earl doesn't mind.
Okay, now Earl has 2 problem balls, obviously one with the 11, the other with the 12, because the 12's only pocketable in the pocket that he's standing over now.
Yeah, the 13 is the ball I think he's got the problem with, Billy. And that could possibly go right
13,
in.
Yeah.
That could go right in with the 7.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't want to put my eggs in that basket.
Well, there's more to do than that. That's why you can't just fall on it now, because you still have the 11 to deal with. He's waving around, so he knows there's problems here.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, that one trickled in. I thought he missed it too, Billy. I was surprised he even shot it to start with.
I don't know what he's going to do with that 11. Right now, I don't really see a way to remedy that. He's running to the 9, which he didn't want to do. He actually probably wanted to go down table and pocket the 7, which would have given him an angle to shoot the 13 and also go into the 3 at the same time.
Yeah, he's going to go to the 10 now, which he did.
Okay, he can come down table where the 7 is now.
He can hit the 7 and make it.
Well, if he can do that, that's what he'll want to do.
Because he'll have position.
Right, he'll come down table, hopefully with the right speed. If he misses the 7, he'll retain the angle on the 13 to pocket it and go into the 3.
Well, he's shooting this inside, it looks like.
I don't know about that. Do you think so?
That's what it looks like.
Tough to do that. Corner pocket. He's going to
He's
try to come.
banking it.
No, he's going to come down by the 7.
Oh, he did shoot it, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. That turned out okay, but you still got to deal with the 11. Uh-oh.
Does the 6 pass the 13?
I think it does, Billy.
Well, if it passes the 13, then, he can do it 2 ways.
He's still looking at that ball on the side. In the second look I had, it looked like it does go, but
I don't think so.
if it's close, you can't shoot it.
I think he's looking to go into the 11 in some way. He would like to play this in the corner and go straight across table and just touch the 11. That's what he wants to do. Nope, he's going underneath with the cue ball, so that's not what he's doing.
Boy, he got a little bit thin on the 6. If he would have got the right angle on the 6, he could have went into him. He's doing it now, but without an insurance ball, he's going to have the 3 by hitting it. Well, he's still looking to see if it goes. Now, all of a sudden, it may. Yeah, he's been looking at that for a half hour.
This is going to be close. I don't like where he's landed here.
Where's the
I
referee?
really don't like this at all. This is going to be a close hit. Kenny's got to really take a good look at this one. It's good.
It was good.
It's good. He put a good stroke and he turned that ball in with English. Well, it's tied up again, this time for the score being 7 games apiece. And they traded off games after being tied at 6 apiece. Now they're tied at 7 apiece.
It's race to 3 now.
Yeah, Strickland's going to be at the table opening up the balls in the next game, and the pressure's going to be on him to hold serve, meaning that he needs to win that game. And it's going back and forth in a game of really great importance. And it's coming down pretty interesting, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Very exciting.
And both of these players have played really well in this match.
They have.
So they're standing up pretty good.
Right. Oh, yeah, well, we got to look at the 3 again. You were thinking it was closer than it was, Billy, but look at this. That was still close.
Look, I mean, I don't know.
On the replay. It might have hit the 11 first.
Well, if we don't know, you got to go with the call.
Right.
In other words, once he calls, good or bad, if it's that close, it's not conclusive.
And if it's a tie, the shooter gets the best of it.
If it's a tie, the call stands.
Oh, look at Earl.
Because Kenny couldn't dog the call.
Look at
he
the
has
cue
to make
ball.
the call.
Look where the cue ball stopped.
Wow, look at that. Does he have a shot? I don't think he has a shot. Maybe he has a shot on the 10, huh?
Yeah, he's got the 10. No bargain here.
Wow, this is a difficult shot.
And what do you have position for if you make the 10? The 11 way down there? Oh, he had that one. Okay, he had more than the 10. Yeah, Earl's waving around. Okay, he's still got a problem.
I don't know. Once he shoots that 10, now he's taking away a ball that could open up that 13. He could open up that 13 off the 10, but he's going to eliminate the 10.
He's got an angle to go into it. He went into it, but it didn't help him. It stayed tied up.
Interesting here, huh?
Sure is.
Well, he can try to play shape at some point a little later on for that 12 in the right side, and then go into the 13 like that, if he could do it. I don't know. Can he go? He would like to shoot the 11 maybe and go into him now.
He's over the top.
But then what's he going to do with the 9 later? See, he would like to eliminate the 9 too, but he really can't do two things at the same time. Got to have good speed with this shot here. I don't know if he has the angle that he needs now. I think he may have went too far.
No, he's still got an angle. He does still have an angle.
He's going to try to go into him here, Danny.
Yeah, I think he should.
This isn't natural, unless he goes to long. This isn't natural, Danny. Look at this. This isn't natural at all.
Oh, he's not going to like this result. He's not going to like this.
You know what he does have, though? He has an angle to cut it in the side and go into them.
Yeah. Not an easy shot, Billy.
And he does, I think he may even have the angle to go to the corner. But either of those two shots plays very difficult.
But the only angle he's got to hit the ball is in the side.
Look at this shot, Danny. Look at that shot.
Oh, man.
Now, in day 1, I think it was in day 2, when I said that he was practicing shots like that.
Nice.
You said, I don't ever practice shots like that because I don't play position for shots like that. And I said, well, the reason he practices shots like that, because if he has to execute one, he'll feel comfortable doing it.
He really
and that's exactly what happened.
Well, he's got this one in the corner too now, but it's tricky. Look at Earl. He wants to hear more applause right now. Look at this. Boy, that was a great shot. He's playing it inside.
It was more than a great shot.
Did it reach?
It was more than a great shot. This guy's playing awful good.
Yeah.
You know, if Van Boning can go on, providing Strickland wins this match, if Van Boning can go on and defeat Appleton, this guy here is pumped and playing well enough to defeat Appleton. You know that, don't you, right?
Yeah.
He's playing really super. I mean, that last shot, he came from way back in that pocket, the length of the table, with elevation, and hit it with authority. Pump.
Well,
that was really the shot of the tournament.
Strickland Darren match would be very exciting for the people.
And Strickland was the player's choice to compete in this tournament.
You're right. He wasn't in it originally.
I mean, he was the people's choice, I should say.
Yeah.
The people that made it happen chose him.
Boy, what a shot he made.
Let's take another look at that shot, Pat.
Yeah. Wow. It didn't roll off.
Look at the cue ball. Look at the top
cue ball's
spin.
Jumping all over the place.
Wow, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Look at the face. He doesn't even look. He's taking a look around the table like he was supposed to make it.
Yeah.
That's something, boy. He was Bustamante smirking. He says,
Yeah,
well,
he's laughing a little too because that was a great shot.
He's a pretty cool character,
The cue ball
Bustamante.
bounced about 3 times and then opened him. Oh, he made a ball. Made a few.
Yeah, well, he has a shot on the 3.
Maybe.
He has a shot on the 3.
Well, that's what you want here. You don't want to deal with the high balls.
Yeah. Well, you can't give Strickland this match because this guy here has a lot to say about that. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's going to go 1 rail to the 5.
He's got to get up.
No.
He's got to get up. He's going to be shooting over the 15 if he opts to shoot the 5, which I don't think he's going to do. I don't think there's any way he's going to shoot that 5. He's going to shoot that 1.
Yeah, he can get to the 5 later.
Right. And considering the position of the 8 can afford him to get to the 5 later because he doesn't have to do much with the cue ball off of the 5.
Oh, no.
Oh, my. He didn't want to hit the fullness of that ball because he was afraid of losing the cue ball, and he wanted to make sure he hit the 1 thinly. He cheated the pocket, and in doing that, I think he cheated himself.
Bad part is it's still open.
But does...
Isn't it?
I don't think so.
He can't shoot the...
I don't think so.
Okay.
So what's he going to do?
I don't know.
What's he going to do? I don't think he has a shot.
Yeah, you're right. He's got to make a high ball here.
He's going to cut the 11 in the side, I think.
Oh, the cue ball's going to fly around. It might even hit the 11 before it gets to the side.
I don't think it's bankable unless he can bank the 11. I think the only other shot he has is to cut it in the side. If it's even possible to do that. If it's possible to do that, he's the guy that can do it.
Very interesting match, and it's an important one.
And we go. He's going to go in the side with this. Watch the collision here.
I think the cue... Oh, he played safe, but not a good one. Yeah, he left the 1. He was trying to snooker him behind those 2 stripes, but he left the 1, so Boosty is going to get another chance to go from the 1 to the 2 and the 6.
Well, that certainly adds some more suspense in an already suspenseful match. So that's not all that bad. Let's see what Busty can do. Much better.
Yeah. Yeah, especially making it.
I think he should take care of the 5 now, maybe.
He doesn't have to.
Well, the 11 ball is a potential blocker for that 5 later on.
Yeah, but
I think maybe you should take care of it now.
That's if you're helpless.
No, I think you should walk around and take a look at it.
I wouldn't.
I would.
No.
I would.
Get rid of the 6 and 2.
He hasn't even looked at it.
Well, he's going to fall on the 5. That's why. It's not real intricate.
Yeah, by getting rid of it, you don't have to fall on it. See, now he has to fall on it.
Well, do you go forward or do you take the cut? I think he's going to come back. I think he's going to come back and take the cut. Oh, no, I was wrong again. That's why the 5 wasn't a big problem. You could do a lot of things. He's going to have the 8 in the side now. Or the corner.
That's correct. He can either pocket it in the side or the corner.
Well, less movement in the corner with the cue ball. Now it's a race to 2. Couldn't have got more exciting. And Earl's laughing and applauded.
Earl's is a pretty good guy. You know that,
He's
don't
not
you?
a bad guy,
You know,
no.
and the words from Johnny Archer, this is what he said about Earl. He traveled with Earl. He did exhibitions with Earl. And he said, Earl's really misunderstood. He said, those of you that really don't know Earl, you probably misunderstand him because he's a misunderstood person. And then he went on to say, but Earl is not a good guy.
He did?
He's a great guy. That's what he said. He said he's not a good guy. He's a great guy, and he is. He is a good. He's got a big heart. He's obviously very patriotic. He wears his heart in his sleeve a lot. And
Well, he was concerned about me when I was in the hospital. We heard from him.
yeah, he's a good guy, no question. And he is misunderstood too.
Poker players have more scruples than me, don't they? Better scruples.
Well, we know
funny.
he's colorful.
Once you go pull for a poker player,
Black 17, Earl breaks, 8 apiece.
Race to 2. It's his break. He could be the first one to get on the hill.
Nicely struck.
Look at this. The
Nicely
table's
struck.
leaking.
But does he have it? Oh, that was something he really needed there. Now the solids become much more appealing because he has a shot, and they're all open.
Yep. But does he have to run into the 2?
I don't think so.
You'd rather not. Don't hit him now that they're all open.
He could even play position for the combination 3-5 here.
You're right. Right. That's sitting good, that combination. Oh, he's not. He's going to shoot the 5 first.
Yeah,
But
he's going to go.
I like the combination because it's tough to miss the 5. Well, it's not going to take him long.
Getting an angle off the 4 to drop for the 8 may be a little bit problematic because the 13 blocks it. So what he's going to do here, it looks like that he's going to shoot the 3, then shoot the 2 and go 2 cushions around the 14.
Yeah, he's in a hurry, too.
Going to go 2 cushions around the 14, short in between the 14's 13, and then he'll end up with a shot on the 8.
He got that. That's exactly what he got. Going to go 2 rails now under the 14 with great speed, too. Look at this.
This will put him on the hill. So once again, he's done exactly what he's been asked to do. He can't do any more than what he's done.
And the people are loving it.
And it's all up to the pool gods, I would think, to find out whether or not he can advance, providing that Appleton goes on and loses his next match.
Yeah, that'll make a final match for the title. Strickland, and that would be really a fun match to watch.
It certainly would, and I'm certainly sure that just about everyone here in attendance is hoping that last match does occur. Because we want to see a final match, particularly with an animated Strickland,
Plus the
against what we consider, or most people consider, the best 8-ball player in the world, in Darren Appleton.
Plus the people don't want to go home early. Yeah. Very, very exciting finish. Boy, Earl fired that long shot in, and the ball hopped 3 times and opened up that.
I don't blame you for remembering that shot.
How could you forget it?
No, I don't blame you. I mean, the people that are in attendance here and the people that are watching this at home or in a billiard room or wherever, they're going to remember that shot as well. That shot's going to be talked about for quite some time. Best shot of the tournament. Well, he did his job, and he struck the break well.
So far.
It looks like this may go down to hill. And Pat mentioned to us prior to this match beginning that Bustamante has played 2 hill matches and lost both of them.
Yeah.
And had he won both of them, he would have had a 4-0 record. It looks like this match as well might go hill.
Yeah. That's like the horse race Affirmed and Alidar. You remember those 2 horses, Billy?
Yeah, sure I do. They were great rivalry there.
Affirmed won all 3 of the big races, and
by
Alidar ran second.
Yeah.
All 3. So we're in that. So which horse is Affirmed? Earl or Bustamante?
This has been a very, very entertaining match. We've seen a lot of everything in this match.
I think he should shoot to 14. He hasn't looked yet, but I think he should shoot to 14. I think he's going to think that too.
It looks like if he shoots to 15, he can only put left English on the cue ball because the one ball precludes him from going to the other side of the cue ball unless he elevates. So if he shoots to 15, he's going to have to spit it, which means to me that maybe the 14 is the better of the 2 shots.
I think it is, Billy. I think it is. No, he can't do much here. Over the top. Well, he's all right. He got to the 14.
That 10 ball's positioned near center table. And like I've mentioned so many times, that balls positioned in the center of the table are difficult balls to play shape off of. Because if you bypass the angle just a slight bit, or if you don't get to the angle that you need, you fall short of it, then you have problems playing position.
Well, he
Let's
got
see
to it.
how well he did.
I think you go 1 rail now at the 5 ball.
It's going toward the pink 4.
That's the 4. Okay. I was going to say, I said the 5.
He's going, watch out.
No, he did all right.
He managed to get away from trouble.
Now, do you play position or you just stick and shoot it in the side?
No, you don't shoot it in the side. He's off.
The 9?
No, you don't do that.
Why not?
Because you just don't do that. You don't do that.
Well, he didn't do that, Billy.
No, you know why? Because
He got perfect.
he's Bustamante. He shoots this one in the
There
side.
it is.
And once again, we're going to be looking at another hill match.
Yep. Wow. This is a sweater's delight.
It certainly is. And I think the alternate break format is conducive to more hill matches. And I don't know how many hill matches we've seen or there have been up to this point.
Well, I think the rules, and even though we are talking differently about the break and all that, it makes matches close.
I think it does. Because I think everything evens out in regard to not pocketing balls on the break for each player. And I also feel that the caliber of players that we have here, they run out pretty much at the same rate of percentage. So I think with that understood, there's more hill matches because of those reasons.
Very exciting.
There's more trade-offs.
What's in store for us with the hill match here? I've been informed there's only been 2 hill matches before this one, and Bustamante's been involved in all of them. This is the 3rd.
And he lost both of them.
Yeah. So what are you saying? He's due to win one?
Yeah, well, I'm saying, what is it? We're going to go with the law of percentage, or are we going to go with what has been happening? In other words,
No.
does he figure to lose 3 hill matches, or the law of percentage says it's his turn to win one? But we're all kind of rooting for both of these guys, but we both can't win. This has been a really good match.
Okay, what's going to happen here? Watch out, the cue ball was going in the pocket,
He didn't make a ball.
but I don't know if he left anything. Look at this. He didn't make a ball, but he didn't leave a shot.
He doesn't have a shot.
He doesn't.
He has nothing. He cannot hit the side of the 2 ball to cut it in. He can't even cut it into the 12 or whatever, or the 12 or 13 ball, and
He has nothing, Billy.
Carry him in
And
off
he
of
doesn't
that.
even have a good safe.
he might be able to position the cue ball behind that stripe off the 2.
And I shoot the 8 ball.
I mean, the 11.
The 8 ball I win, right? I just
So that's the 13.
Francisco, you have to take a chance.
that's the first time.
Wow, you know what? That's the shot you got to shoot.
The 6.
Freeze him on that 13. We're going to see some safes here. These balls know it's the final match here, the final game.
How can I push? I push.
He's got to try to put him underneath the 13 here, off the 2.
Yep.
Safety is the call.
Freeze him good.
Safety allowed.
Well, obviously that wasn't the shot. I mean, putting...
Well, what's that combination look like? The 2,
Bad shot.
5. Is that ball straight in the pocket?
I don't know.
It'll throw no matter what.
Thought you made a
He's looking at it. But do you want to bet the game on that? But I don't think he's got as good a safe as Bustamante just played.
You know, here we're just looking at kicking at the 5 to pocket the 2. That's what he was looking at. I don't know if it's there, but he did glance there, and I think that he glanced over there with
I
the
want to
purpose.
tell you, the 5 is close enough to throw or go right in.
He wants to jump over the 2-5 and play the 4. This will be a better shot than the one that he won the other game with. I don't believe he's going to do this.
Oh, boy.
You know, he jumps over balls better than anyone on the
Well,
planet with,
you sure
with his
know
full
that.
stick. Yeah. And I think that he wants to jump over the 5 and pocket the 4. Because he's thinking about doing that. Or he wants to kick into the 2. He's kicking into 2 here.
He's kicking in his wallet. He's kicking in his wallet. There goes all the hopes for everybody to see a final match, possibly.
Ball in hand, table over.
Okay. We all want to see a final match, and we all want to see Bustamante win, too. So this is really a conflict here.
So you know what? We'll leave it to the balls. Well, I think you got to shoot the 5 to start with, or one of those balls that are tied up. Yeah, the 11's not bad. Yeah, they're open. The balls are open. He can shoot this 11 in and play for the 10 in the side, if I'm calling the right balls. Probably not. 14, that is.
Yeah, the stripes are the better.
Once he gets rid of this, yep.
Yeah, I can see he's looking to play the 10, 9, 13, or 12, 13, or 13, 12, whatever it is. and then go to the 15, 14, 8. Oh, I thought he may have missed that.
You know, Bustamante might finally win a hill-hill match when no one else wanted him to.
Looks like he'll shoot the 9 and then play shape for the ball on the side rail. What's he doing here?
I don't know. He got to the 14 ball.
Oh, I think he's going to have to work up. No, he doesn't want.
He's all
Want to
right.
work down this end of the table.
He's all right. Yeah, he's very cool, too.
He wants to end up straight in on the 15 in the corner.
Oh, yeah, that's the end of it if
That's
he
what he wants to
does.
do.
15, 14, 8 ball.
Once again, he's going to shoot. He's going to go force it up that way. One rail
No, he's
up?
going to go 2 rails, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And he got pretty...
Well,
no, he didn't.
Yeah, no, he did not.
Well, he can play
No,
the
he did
15
not.
and the 10 in the same pocket now.
This still has suspense to it. Had he
Oh,
gotten
yeah.
had he gotten straight in on the 15, and all he would have needed to do was pocket the ball and stop. Now he's pointing to the part of the table where he wanted to go, but he didn't get there. Now what is he going to do? You know, things funny can happen
No,
from here.
he's got the angle to go right to the 14 in the same pocket as the 15. But don't
Yeah.
miss. You can't miss. And he didn't. It's over. It's over. Stick, shoot the 8 in the side, and there goes the climax.
Side.
Well, you have to like it, but I'm certainly sure you don't love it.
Well, Earl's going to shoot something for the backer now.
Now he was going to shoot that shot, the 4 ball.
7 o'clock, everybody. Thank you.
Well, we're going to be back here in a few minutes, or well, actually at 7 o'clock, I should say, for Appleton Van Boning. Danny, see you then.